Pisces, I love really, really, really hard. But I'm happy to, love somebody who wanna, love somebody back. You know what I'm saying? He is just such a sweetheart. Ain't nobody tell him to tie my goddamn boot either, but he said it wasn't laced right, so he laced it right. It was so funny.
I want to thank God first and foremost. I've been through a lot. To everybody who think there's no such thing as second chances, I'm here to tell you that's a...
Is Remy Ma really holding on to this marriage and refusing to let Papoose go? Many fans are starting to ask that question, especially since Papoose has reportedly been trying to finalize a divorce, while Remy has yet to sign the papers. The situation has become so messy that even boxing champion Claressa Shields appears ready to step in and speak her mind. At this point, it no longer seems like the issue is just about love. Some people believe Remy may be holding on because of potential alimony, though that theory comes with complications. Papoose stood by Remy throughout her entire prison sentence, remaining loyal and making sure her name stayed relevant while she was away. Now that Remy is free, back to making money, and publicly linked to Easy the Block Captain, the situation feels even more confusing. Notably, Easy has already moved on to younger women, yet Remy still appears unwilling to fully release Papoose. The drama only continues to grow. Meanwhile, Claressa Shields has not been quiet. She has shown public support for Papoose in ways that have caught fans' attention and fueled even more speculation. One moment in particular stood out when Claressa posted a heartfelt birthday message to him on Instagram. She praised his life, his music, his guidance, and his love, calling him one of one, and joking about giving him birthday punches. That message alone had people doing double takes. While none of this confirms anything officially, it's clear the situation is layered, emotional, and far from resolved. What once looked like a private breakup has now turned into a public spectacle, with fans watching every move and wondering how this story will finally end.
The whole Remy and Pap situation, none of it was true.
I don't have nothing to do with that.
Okay.
Yeah, I have been open in all my relationships that I've had. All of them.
Well,
I've had 4 boyfriends online so far.
It's just, I don't know.
I don't know.
They both
man.
nice.
They both
but
nice.
it would have to be new lyrics now. Right? Because
Those birthday punches probably weren't just for laughs. Claressa Shields likely meant every one of them, and by now, it's clear she's fully invested. The real issue, though, is that Papoose still can't get his divorce finalized. The reason? Remy Ma continues to block it, almost like she's protecting a title belt. It's not for lack of effort on Papoose's part. He's made it clear he wants out, and has requested a divorce multiple times. Each time, however, more drama seems to follow. This isn't just speculation, there's evidence. Many people remember when Remy leaked private text messages between Papoose and Claressa. The messages revealed a vulnerable side of Claressa. She expressed hurt, telling him that if he couldn't be there physically or stay on the phone, the least he could do was let her know he got home safely. It wasn't dramatic or manipulative, just concern from someone who believed the relationship was serious. Remy didn't stop there. She escalated things by claiming Papoose had threatened to call the police on her, and even alleged she had audio suggesting he became physical. Those accusations shocked many. Papoose denied them immediately, insisting Remy was acting out of bitterness because he had moved on. Then came Christmas 2023, when Remy appeared to be getting close to Easy the Block Captain. She even dropped hints about being in love with him during a rap battle. Yet despite moving forward publicly, the divorce remains unresolved, leaving the entire situation tangled, emotional, and far from settled.
See right there, yeah. Touch that stage, you ready?
So how is Remy
showing love to a new man, while still refusing to let go of her ex? Someone has to make that make sense, because you can't play both sides. Yet the situation only gets messier. Claressa Shields and Papoose have been looking more like a real couple than ever. For Valentine's Day, they went all out, flying to Hawaii for a full vacation. Think beaches, sunsets, and relaxed island vibes. Photos showed them soaking up the sun, smiling, and enjoying quiet, happy moments together. It looked genuine. And Papoose wasn't just there to unwind. He was making business moves too. While in paradise, he launched the very first Hawaii Fest like a true professional. Even on vacation, he stayed connected with fans, posting on threads. The show was phenomenal. So many stars pulled up. We broke records this year. We made history. From romance to business, everything about the trip suggested a fresh chapter, making the ongoing divorce drama even harder to understand.
We can make it if we try.
All right, Papoose was clearly securing the bag and possibly building something real with Claressa Shields, and that alone felt like a major step forward. Claressa wasn't holding back either. She posted a sweet beach video, softly singing, "Just the two of us, we can make it if we try," and playfully adding Papoose's name at the end. Sure, it was a little cheesy, but it was also undeniably cute and felt genuine. But Papoose and Claressa weren't the only ones traveling and catching feelings. This is where the story takes a turn. Word is that Papoose had planned the Hawaii trip long before Valentine's Day, and it wasn't just meant to be a vacation. He reportedly wanted to finalize his divorce before the trip, so he could propose to Claressa on Valentine's Day. Picture it. Hawaiian sunsets, ocean breezes, and romance in the air. Everything was lined up to be perfect. Then came the interruption. Remy Ma allegedly stepped in and shut it all down. Why? Because things with her new man, Easy the Block Captain, reportedly weren't going as planned. Instead of focusing on her own relationship issues, she allegedly interfered with Papoose's chance at moving forward. It's hard to ignore the timing. Remy had to notice the love and attention Papoose and Claressa were receiving. The same kind of energy she once had. Watching someone else step into that spotlight couldn't have been easy, and that realization may have added fuel to an already emotional situation. When Papoose performed during Claressa Shields' big boxing match as she made her ring entrance, it was a major power move. That moment wasn't just about public support. It was pure energy, pride, and love wrapped into one unforgettable scene. And you already know Remy Ma saw it and had a reaction. The real question is, why is she still holding on? Is it bitterness? Or is there something deeper at play? The way she's clinging to the divorce feels less emotional and more about control. What is she really afraid of losing? New reports suggest the real reason Remy may be refusing to sign the divorce papers is because she knows Papoose could potentially seek alimony. If that's true, then this situation may no longer be about love or heartbreak at all. It could be about money. Let's be honest, Remy may not be eager to let go of any financial advantage. In many marriages, when one person earns more, the other can be entitled to spousal support. That's simply how the system works. And Papoose has history on his side. He held things down for years while Remy was incarcerated. Courts don't award alimony automatically. They consider the length of the marriage, income differences, and each person's contributions. In this case, the facts matter. Papoose and Remy were married for 11 years, with a relationship dating back to 2004. They even got married over the phone in 2008 while she was in prison. That level of loyalty speaks volumes. When Remy was sentenced, Papoose stayed. When she was released in 2014, he was still there. In 2015, they celebrated with a televised wedding, and in 2018, they welcomed their daughter, Reminisce Mackenzie. That shared history makes this situation far more complicated than it appears on the surface.
Amazing, beautiful, sexy, smart, intelligent woman I ever met in my life. I love you more than anything in the world, as you know.
You want to know if I'll marry you again?
What I want to say is...
Papoose stood by Remy Ma through some of the toughest years of her life, never walking away, even when things were at their lowest. Because of that history, now that their marriage is falling apart, people can't help but ask who truly deserves support this time around. Papoose doesn't just have an emotional argument. He has a strong case built on years of sacrifice, loyalty, and dedication. Now let's talk about money, because this is where things get intense. Remy Ma's net worth is reportedly around $4 million, significantly more than what Papoose is believed to have. So when she looks at those divorce papers, she likely knows exactly what could be at stake. Papoose isn't trying to walk away empty-handed. There's a real possibility he could receive monthly spousal support, or even a substantial portion of the wealth Remy built through music, reality television, and her clothing brand. And that success didn't happen in isolation. Remy's 2006 debut album, There's Something About Remy, based on a true story, may not have topped the charts, but it earned serious respect from critics. She's also been nominated 4 times for Best Female Hip-Hop Artist at the BET Awards, even winning once, an achievement that can't be ignored. Even during her time in prison, Remy stayed active musically, releasing multiple mixtapes from behind bars, and who made sure that music reached the public, kept her name relevant, and protected her income. Papoose. That wasn't just love, it was real work. When Remy returned home in 2014, they kept the momentum going together. They joined Love and Hip Hop, New York on VH1, followed by spin-offs that boosted both of their profiles. Papoose wasn't a background figure either. Their relationship, family moments, and struggles drew viewers in and helped drive ratings. Then in 2018, when Remy launched her clothing line, it marked another major success. Once again, Papoose was right there, helping ensure that success continued.
Mr. Papoose, really the hip-hop's Hollywood couple right now. Y'all need your own show.
You can't.
Let's be real. Papoose had a major hand in all of that success too. Part of the profits from Remy Ma's clothing line went toward helping women and families affected by incarceration, which was both powerful and meaningful. But what often gets overlooked is how much work Papoose put in behind the scenes. He promoted the brand like a seasoned marketing expert, wearing the men's designs at events and making sure the clothing stayed visible everywhere he went. Normally, companies pay influencers serious money for that kind of exposure. Papoose did it out of loyalty, love, and hard work. So when people talk about how Remy built her wealth, they can't ignore the effort Papoose contributed. He wasn't sitting on the sidelines clapping, he was actively involved, helping build that empire brick by brick. His support went far beyond appearances or words. It goes even deeper than business. While Remy was incarcerated, her son Jason Scott was still a teenager and under Papoose's care. Without hesitation, he stepped up as a father figure when she couldn't be there. That level of responsibility is no small thing. After Remy returned home, life took a painful turn. In 2021, Jason was arrested in connection with a fatal incident in Queens, New York. He is now facing first-degree murder charges along with other serious accusations. It's a tragic situation, but it highlights just how much Papoose carried on his shoulders. He wasn't just holding down his wife, he was holding down an entire household, raising her son, and keeping everything together through chaos, pressure, and heartbreak.
Did he marry you?
No.
After you guys said this, because you just knew he was, you just knew he was on it.
Nah.
And I thought that was like a real stand-up thing to do.
He's one of a kind. I could definitely say that. It was dope. Besides the great performances, it was like one small, tiny, itsy-bitsy incident with Ra and one of Yandy's friends, but it was nothing.
Trying to sweep someone in the road?
It was like one little fight. Nowhere near me.
Let's be real.
You can't put a price on that kind of love, loyalty, and responsibility. With the divorce still on hold, it's becoming clearer why Remy Ma may be dragging things out. She likely knows Papoose has a strong case for alimony, maybe one that's too solid to ignore. And while this back and forth continues, Claressa Shields is growing frustrated. What could have been her happy ending keeps slipping further away. Claressa isn't the type to sit quietly on the sidelines. What she has with Papoose isn't some casual fling. She loves him openly and unapologetically, calling him her king, her love, and her everything. She's fully committed. No games, no hesitation, no second-guessing. But despite all that, they're stuck in place. Claressa can't take the next step or build a future with him because he's still legally tied to someone else. Imagine being ready to move forward, to create a life with someone you love, and having one obstacle stand in the way. That obstacle is Remy Ma. What makes it worse is that Remy isn't stepping back quietly. She continues to insert herself into the situation, stirring trouble whenever possible. Any woman in Claressa's position would be upset. giving her heart, time, and full support, only to be pulled into an endless cycle of drama involving her partner's past. The situation feels unfair, exhausting, and emotionally draining, with no clear resolution in sight.
Has been arrested in connection to a in Queens that dates back to 2021. Investigators are looking into the possibility.
It's frustrating. It's messy. And honestly, it's just plain exhausting at this point. How long is Claressa supposed to keep waiting before she starts asking Papoose for real answers and action? This doesn't even feel like a love triangle anymore. It's turning into an all-out battle. So let's be honest. Do you really think Remy is still holding on to Papoose because there's any love left? Or is it all about that alimony check she knows she might owe? And what about Claressa? Will she keep riding through this chaos? Or is she just one more heartbreak away from walking out for good? But maybe the biggest question of all is, how long should Papoose have to wait before Remy finally lets him go? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I really want to hear what y'all think. And while you're here, don't forget to hit that like button. Subscribe if you haven't already, and turn on notifications so you never miss a drop of the drama. Whatever you do, don't skip the next video coming up on your screen. Trust me, it's even messier than a group chat full of receipts. You won't want to miss it.